What's up, YouTube? Here, Rockmaster here, bringing you guys my friend JackOfLuck's
You did exactly
Karakuri deck profile. Well, we'll just talk about my intro for a second.
You did exactly what I said you would.
Shush. Okay, so this is my friend's Karakuri deck profile.
How far can the camera see?
Hmm?
How far can the camera see? I can't see the toilet.
From about middle of that one to middle of that one.
Fine.
So you got the entire monster zone.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
so I'll hand you over to Jack.
Yay. Okay, well, may as well start with the monsters since that's the thing on top. So, how do I do that? Do I just put them down like that?
Yeah.
Okay, start with you have your 3 Solar Windjammer. It's a lot better than Cyber Dragon because you can special it when you control no monsters. Opponent doesn't need to have one. Unfortunately, which I didn't read most of the tournament, you can only control 1, so you can't machine duplication it. Also, you don't really want this on the field for more than 1 turn, otherwise its level is going to increase by 1 and you won't be able to synchro with it. So should I just put them over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so next is the Karakuri, so Triple Nisumu. He's good because he's a level 4. Yeah.
And he floats.
Yeah, he floats, but that's only when he's destroyed by battle, and that's not going to happen very often. One of the things with Karakuri is just when they're attacked, they change their battle position. Nisumu changes to defense position, but monsters like Ninishi just say they change the battle position. So if it's in defense mode, it's attack, changes to attack mode. And they must attack if able, which can be a bit of an inconvenience when your opponent plays vanities against you.
That's not
That's not going to be a problem anymore.
Well, I'll still flip up a Vanity's Fiend on you and my Monarchs.
Yeah. So next we've got the triple Nispachi. Nispachi basically allows you to get draw power off one of the synchros, and he's just a level 3 dupe target, so he's good. Then we have Ninishi, which is basically the playmaker, I guess. You normal summon her, and she allows you to get an extra normal summon, and she's level 3 tuner, so she's good. Then you've got 2 Inashi. Inashi you just use to make Beast and Barkion, and when he's normal summoned you get a search for a Karakuri card. Then we have 1 Sazank. Sazan's...
That's not just Zank.
Oh, crap.
It's Nanashik.
Nanashik. I always mix the 2 of them up. I don't know why. But, he's just a level 5. You can use him to make Infinity. Special summon him for Karakuri Synchro.
You've normal summoned before.
Yeah,
I've
gotten +3 off drawing him. Oh, should you explain that? When he's normal summoned, you get to draw a card for each defense position Karakuri monster you control. So you can plus a lot off this guy. Then we've got 1 Seizen. He's just a level 4 tuner, so you can use him to make level 8 synchros. He's kind of meh, but when he's in attack mode, he can't be destroyed by battle, so you can have him in defense mode, gets attack switches, can't be destroyed, and when you take battle damage from battles involving him, all Karakuri monsters gain 800 attack and defense. Then we have 1 Sazank.
Is that to the end phase?
Yeah, until the end phase.
Okay.
Then we have Sazank, which is like more of a tech card, I guess. He's optional. You can use him to make Barkion with the level 3 tuners, and his effect is actually quite useful because, I guess, when he's flipped face up, you get to send one face up monster. Your opponent controls it's 1 monster on the grid. You get to send 1 monster on the field to the graveyard that's face up. And
so it's non-targetable monster removal?
No, targets. He just stops floating.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's good, I guess. And if I ran barrel, you can use him to make...
Oh, yeah, select.
Yeah. And then we've got triple Insta-Fusion.
Okay, for spells now.
Yep. Yeah, so we're starting spells. So just the generic pay 1,000 special fusion monster.
Would you run Norden if you could?
No. My extra space is already tied enough, and since he's a water monster, you can't use him to make the synchros. Then we have triple desynchro, which you basically, when a Karakuri synchro monster is special summoned, you get special 1 Karakuri monster from your deck. So you just desynchro it, special again, you can synchro again. It's very good for extended plays. And then you've got the triple Iron Core, which is pretty much just a generic machine monster reborn that targets level 4 or lowers. So that's just another play extender. Also, if you use this and target like a synchro materials, and you try to use desynchro, it won't work.
Yeah.
It just returns as a synchro monster extract, and you go get the specials. Then you've got 2 machine duplication.
Why only 2?
You could put it up to 3, but I only have 2 targets with the Ispachi and Ninishi, because you don't really want to use this on Inashi unless you're running rank 2s, which I wouldn't really recommend. There's not that many good ones. There's like 3 good ones. You got 2 Anatomy. Anatomy is basically another draw power. So each time a character monster's battle position changed, gains counter, max 2, and you can send to grave to draw a card for each counter on it. But it specifies you have to send to grave. So if your opponent has a Dark Lore on the field, you can't activate it. You have 2 Cash Cachet. Cash Cachet just searches level 4 lower monsters and changes the battle position of one Karakuri monster you control. So you can use that to get the draws off the Synchro. Then you have 2 Twin Twisters. So this is optional. You can put this up to 3, but I only have 2 because I'm poor.
They're like $20 now.
I spent it all. Then you have 1 Rogeki, which is just obvious why. It basically helps you get over the big beat sticks that the Synchros can't. 1 Limit Removal because it's a machine deck.
And Konami won't let us run through.
Yeah. Then you got your 1 Solemn Warning because Solemn Warning. Then you have triple Cash Shed. What Cash Shed does is, while you control face-up defense position Karakuri monster, you can negate the activation of a spell or trap card. So your opponent tries to Storm Strike you, just activate this and it stops it. I run... This is like more of a tech choice. You don't need to run this at all. Like, you could take 1 out, put in Twin Twisters, or if you actually have enough money, you could swap them out for Solemn Strikes. Then the extra deck.
Okay, so before you get to the extra deck, with all your spells and traps, would you actually change any of your spell and traps to anything? So, apart from the strikes and what you've mentioned...
I take out one of these and put in a Twin Twister.
So, what would... If you were to change anything, would you just bump anything? Or take anything out? Or if you were, rich and had a job?
If I was rich. If I was rich, I probably wouldn't be playing this deck. No, that wouldn't change anything. So extra deck now. We've got triple Beret. So what Beret does is once per turn you can change the battle position of 1 card on the field. So basically you can change the battle position of a defense position monster and take it with in an infinity. God, I can't even pronounce words right now. And when you synchro summon, you get a special summon Karakuri monster from deck, as I was saying before, so you can desynchro him and special another monster. Then we have triple Berater. Berater is the main draw power of the deck. So each time a Karakuri monster's battle position is changed, once per turn, you get to draw a card. So you can synchro summon him, special in Sparchi from deck. He switches himself to defense, you get a draw, desynchro him. Synchro summon him back, special summon a Nanashik from deck, synchro for another Berater, special summon another Nispachi from deck, switch that to defense, and you get 2 draws. Oh well, I don't care. You got 1 Beast and 1 Barkion, so just stop spells, stop traps. Beast is a lot easier to go into than Barkion. Barkion is kind of meh right now, since most traps that are ran in decks are counter traps. You can't stop them.
Would you run Landois, like you've been saying for the last couple of things? Would you actually consider running a Landois?
Yeah, I'd run 1 Landois, because it can stop a lot of decks. Then you've got 1 Star Eater, just optional, I guess. He's useful because you can beat over Blue Eyes with it.
Which the deck has trouble getting over?
Well, if I don't have... Actually, no. I don't really need this at all. Because you can just switch it to defense mode with the Beret. Oh, actually, if they have that, what is it? Blue Eye Spirit that stops them from being targeted, you can beat over it with this.
Azure Eyes.
Okay. Then you've got the Nova and Infinity, which is kind of obvious why you would run that and that. So, what I was saying before is you can use Beret, switch your opponent's defense position monster attack, take it with Infinity. And... Then we have a Red Eyes Flare Metal, so you can basically, if your opponent's life points are low enough, you can just finish them off with this for burn damage. You don't use this other effect, and you got 1 Hope Harbinger, so more spell negation. Then we have our Insuffusion Targets, which is 2 Panzer Dragons. You could run it 2 Panzer Dragons and a Norden, but I don't really care.
Yeah, you just rather Panzer Dragons because they're just machine targets.
Yeah, and you can use Iron Core with him. So basically, you can special him, use Iron Core, and like a level 3 tuner.
Alright, so how does this deck go up at tournaments? So, we went to the tournament on the weekend. What were your matchups?
Was it Yang Xing Triple Ds? Didn't really go that good against them.
Were they running Vanities?
No, I don't think. No. Yeah, they had a Vanities in the deck, but that was before they changed it. Then, my next duel was...
Oh, yeah, just so you guys know, on the weekend, we were actually playing under the new ban list because
somebody wanted to play Imperial Order.
Yeah, thank God we didn't go up against them, and that's why I was using my Talonites instead of Monarchs.
Yeah, so first match was Yang Xing, didn't go very good against them because of all the floaters, and basically kept interrupting my plays with that counter trap. Then,
the Yang Xing,
yeah,
Talonite.
Just stop your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And plus off it. Then, my second match was against Five. It was like some random Five-fist thing, because they didn't have enough people for the Tier 2. I bricked all 3 games, and still won.
But that was because you didn't read Solo in German.
Yeah, you can only control 1, I didn't know that. Apparently it's not a dupe target. Then, what is it? I versed a Destiny Hero deck with, like, Mask Heroes in it. It wasn't very hard at all.
Yeah, I know, right?
OTK'd him first game, because he used Solemn Strike and then thought it would be a good idea to use the... What is it? Treacherous Trapple that just destroys 2 monsters if you have no trap cards in grave?
Yeah.
Yeah, he activated that after Solemn Strike, and didn't work. So then I just OTK'd him. Then, second game, he just beat me. And then third game, I
know.
Yeah, I just, like, summoned Infinity and just started equipping stuff and beat him. I don't think I once negated a Solemn Strike with a, Cast Shed, though. It's kind of a shame. What was my last game? I don't even remember.
I know my last game I was up against,
I'm pretty sure I lost it.
Were you up against Medolces at all?
No.
No.
Oh, it was against Zodiacs.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I bricked.
You're playing right beside me.
I bricked as well, so that wasn't very good. Usually this deck is fairly consistent, but it might have lost some consistency when I added Cast Shed in. And there already is a lot of spells in this. So, I guess that's the deck profile.
Alright, so that was my friend JackOfLuck's deck profile, guys. If you want to see anything on the channel, deck profiles, duel videos, and we will be uploading duel videos after this. Don't forget to like and subscribe for that.
We'll also shout a lot.
Yeah, we'll be shouting just because I'm not... well, yeah, we'll shout just because our last duel videos we aren't speaking up enough. So,
No, I was trying to make a joke about how you were yelling right now, but you didn't get it.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't get it. You didn't get it.
Yeah, I know I didn't get it.
You didn't get it.
Oh, shush. So, this has been Heroic Master and JackOfLuck signing out. I hope you found this video mildly entertaining.
Dank.